start out with, I want to talk about the 5E3 in general in model year 23 and what updates have been made to the entire 5E3 lineup. One thing, we talk about the name and numbering. Right now, we have a 5045E. It'll change to a 5050E to better reflect the actual engine horsepower. We'll also have a 5060E instead of a 5055E, and then we will now have a 5067E instead of a 5065E, and then the 5075E will stay the same. So that's actually matching the engine horsepower to the name and numbering, which is correct for our name and numbering policies. So that's one of the big things that happens throughout the whole 5E3 cylinder line. Something else I want to talk about is the open operator station tractors will still be available in the configurations that we have them. The standard cab offering will still be available in the configuration that we have. What we're doing with this new 5E3 cab update program is providing a premium cab offering. All right. To mention a couple other things that are going to happen with all of the 5E3 lineup, we're going to have no regen going forward. So we went from our TUP 17 engine, which had diesel particulate filter and regen, to being able to eliminate that from the engine. The beauty of it is we're getting a little bit more power, we're getting a little bit more efficiency out of the tractor's engine, and then we also have no regen involved. So that's a really big win for the customers. Another thing, we'll have true third function capability with the 5E3 lineup, open station, standard cab, premium cab. Now let's move into the premium cab. You will have integrated Bluetooth radio. You'll also have your in-cab microphone, so you'll have 100% hands-free operation of your cell phone. You'll be able to answer the phone, just talk as you're working, as well as adjust your music. You also have an additional USB and aux port located back here, and your 12-volt outlet. So you have plenty of powering options for your electronic devices that you bring into the tractor. You'll also notice for the right-hand console, we have a right-hand console, very similar to what we have on a 5E4 cylinder, so that bigger, higher spec tractor. We've brought that into the 5E3 cylinder lineup, where we used to have all of our mechanical linkages down here to the side. It wasn't intuitive to use. You didn't know what gear or lever you were grabbing. We've moved your SCVs up to the right-hand side. Very easy to see and control, very comfortable to get to. Loaders within easy reach of your armrest at a lower height. And also, one big addition that we've added to this tractor is the EQRL system. So this is a quick raise and quick lower feature. So if you're doing any type of row work where you have to make a headland turn, you can simply, when you get to the end of the row to make your headland turn, hit the quick up button and it pulls that rear hitch into transport position. And let's say you had a disc that you had at a prescribed depth. You can set that depth with this mechanical control here, and when you get to the end of your row and you make your headland turn, you can simply just hit your quick down button to that specific prescribed depth of that rear implement. This is a much better function and ease of use, going to allow a lot less fatigue on the operators throughout the day. A couple other nice things that we've added in this cab. We've got the surround HVAC, so we don't have to buy any additional defrost kits to defrost any of these windshields. We have auxiliary nighttime lighting on your controls. We have a couple of additional vents to shine on the operator or move on the operator, or the glass for defrost purposes. We have a tilt as well as telescopic wheel, and this is true with all of the cab tractors, but just pointing it out again. Another nice feature we have is called Go Home Lighting. So for any of those folks that have barns that don't have power, you can simply park your tractor, turn it off, and when you get out of the tractor, your lights will remain on for a certain amount of time, allowing you to get out of the tractor and get to your vehicle or out of the barn or shop. A couple other things that we've added into the deluxe cab is you now have the 5E4 cylinder rear grab handle. So it's easy to grab and close that window, where in the past you almost had to get out of your seat to grab this rear window hinge. So that's added. You have your rear windshield wiper kit included in your premium cab offering. We now have the instructional seat included in the premium cab offering. You also have a retractable seat belt so that it's not going to kind of get caught up in your feet as you enter or exit the tractor. Just very easy to use. We've added some really nice features to this cab, as well as the base 5E3 lineup as well.